The first thing the reason Jesus did was not hold a victory parade. He went looking for the people who had failed him. That tells you everything about who God is. John chapter 21 verse 15. So when they had eaten breakfast, Jesus said to Simon Peter, "Simon, son of Jonah, do you love me more than this?" He said to him, "Yes, Lord, you know that I love you." He said to him, "Feed my lambs." Peter had denied Jesus 3 times, publicly, violently, with curses, and when the rooster crowed, he went out and wept bitterly. By the time resurrection morning came, Peter was not celebrating. He was hiding inside his shame, convinced that whatever he once had with Jesus was gone forever. And then Jesus came looking for him, not to rebuke him, not to remind him of his failure, but to restore him. 3 deniers, 3 questions. Do you love me? Not as punishment, as healing. Jesus was methodically dismantling every layer of shame that had built up around Peter's heart. And by the time it was gone, Peter was not just forgiven, he was recommissioned. This is the God you serve, the one who on the greatest morning in history, with all of eternity at his feet, made time for the broken fisherman sitting in his shame on a shoreline. Henry Nouwen, one of the most profound Christian writers of the 20th century, wrote, "The resurrection does not solve our problems about dying and death. It is not the happy ending to our life story. Rather, it is the definitive divine answer to the question of whether love or death has the final word." Love won, and love came looking for Peter, and love is looking for you. You may have failed this year. You may have denied him in your actions, your choices, your private life. You may have drifted further than you ever planned. But the reason Jesus is not standing at a distance waiting for you to clean yourself up, he is standing at the shoreline with breakfast ready, asking one question: do you love me? This is enough to start again. Tonight, have an honest conversation with the risen Jesus, not a performance, not a religious prayer. Tell him exactly where you are, the failures, the distance, the shame, and then receive what he is already extending, not condemnation, but restoration. Recommission yourself tonight. The calling did not die with your failure. It is still standing, and so is he. Make this declaration: Jesus is risen, and he came back for me. My failures do not disqualify me. His resurrection reinstates me. I receive restoration tonight. I receive recommissioning. The shame is gone. The calling stands. I rise from this moment, not because I am worthy, but because he is faithful. He is risen, and I am found. Hallelujah.